temple of medicine. I was doing something. Give me a second. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, guys. So first, we're gonna learn a little bit about decimals first. Now, decimals are basically numbers like this. If you look in the right-hand corner on the top, 0.2 3. Now you can add those or subtract them by any number. Now it make more sense just to use basic fractions, which is I'm using a let's see if I have any of this stuff. Yeah, I can use no. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit of a fraction, but as here as I can only see. So as you can see, what I'm learning a little bit about. Okay, so all you kindergartners, we're gonna start out with a basic math problem here. 2 plus 2. Now, this is the basic math problem. 4. We'll also be working on multiplication a little bit. Please stay tuned. It's not gonna be that hard just to stay tuned. Okay, anyway, so 9 plus 9. Let's say we had the plus step. Okay, let's put it like this. I have 2 rows of 2. Use your fingers. 2. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back on real quick. Use your fingers. 2, 2, 2 rows of 2. What's 2 plus 2? Basically, would be 4 because mainly you know what you're talking about. Because see, it would be 4. I just saw on the calculator. So let's go over that one more time. 2 rows of 2. Now let's say you were doing 2 plus 2. Put it like that. The only difference here is it has a multiplication sign, not a addition sign. So kindergartners, let's get the hang of that now. Addition, multiplication. Addition, multiplication. Okay, so our next thing for first graders is learn how to subtract. Now this is very simple. Let's say we had 2 minus 2. Okay, so we have 2 minus 2 here, and what you would do is you would be taking away, not adding. Taking away is like, okay, I have 2 barrels. I put those barrels up. Or my friend Marley has 2 friends and she lost her 2 friends. Or I have 2 fingers, I lost 2 fingers. Basically, they will put it in something like that. So, mainly what we're doing here is we're trying to figure out what is 2 minus 2 for... Oh, I still got the camera on. I didn't even know that. What is 2 minus 2 for... what is 2 minus 2? So that's not cool. Now, re-listen to one of my problems at the end of the video if you still don't understand it. Okay, let me check on the thing here. Okay. So 2 take away 2. The answer will be basically, I'm gonna show it on the calculator. Take a minute to figure this out real quick. I'm gonna give you a minute. Okay, now it's time to reveal the answer to the question. Now that our main question of the day is decimals, but I'm just gonna go over the stuff for people who forgot. So 0, okay. Now, what we're gonna be doing from this point on is we're gonna learn how to divide. So let's say I had 2 divided by 2. Now basically it's the opposite of multiplication. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to figure out what's this problem divided by. So what that being said though is you're trying to figure out what is the main goal here. The main goal is to divide 2 divided by 2. Divide 2 and 2. So what we're gonna do here is I am gonna turn on my screen. I bet no, I'm gonna keep it on. But what we're gonna do here is you can see in the right hand corner, I'm gonna show you the answer to this one and explain why it's that. So there you go. A equals 1, and that's the right answer because I'm using a dang calculator. Can I turn it this way? Oh man, I might do another one like this. I didn't know I did not. Okay, so let me just get comfortable in the cam here. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain to you why it's doing that. Why it's like this. Why? So 2 divided by 1, right? 2 divided by 2 equals 1 because if you did it the other way around, 2 times 1. Now, this is how you know this because look, here's my evidence. I'm gonna show you some evidence. Tell you some evidence, not show you. Because 1 row of 2 equals 2. 2 rows of 1 equals 2. 1 row of 2 equals 2. So that's how your answer would be. 2 divided by 2 equals 1 because it's basically mainly the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna move on to decimals here. Decimals are a little thing I like to call fractions. Fractions will be in the next video. I'll try to explain it to you in decimal form, but we need to learn about decimals before I do that. So decimals, for all you 5th graders out there, what we've been waiting for. Decimals are a little something like this. So I'm putting it on. I'm just used to having it like this, guys. No, we do not want it like that. We want the cam up here. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark 0.25. That will be in fraction form, 25 over 100, because this is decimals and fractions. If I converted it to a fraction, it would be 25, but it's going to go use this over 100. We're just going to use that for the fraction. So when I put that in the middle, don't be surprised. Now here's a little quiz on addition and subtraction and multiplication and division for all you guys out there. So I'm going to turn my cam off. And what you're going to do So you're not gonna answer the questions until I say you're ready, until I say go. So I'm gonna just do one each. You got 1 minute to answer it, and then I will go back and rewrite. I will write them, so you're gonna have a little more than 1 minute. So I'm gonna start off easy. At your first problem, go, go, go. Actually, I'm just gonna give you the answers along the way, because I don't have nothing to write this down with. So, but I'm not turning my face cam back on because I'm gonna be using my fingers like you should be doing. I'm not really gonna be using my fingers. Okay. So mainly, okay. 3, 2, 1. We're back. Okay, so your answer it would be 3 because 1. I have 2 fingers and 1 finger on the one each hand. We only got 2 hands, right? Let's do it like this. We got 2 hands and we got 1 piece of paper. Was that equal 3? Okay, your next problem. And if you're in kindergarten, I do not want you using this. It's just going to be a little harder. It's just multiplication. You only got 4 questions. I'm trying to get everybody satisfied to where they need to be at. This is like a trouble bit. Now, if you're in 5th grade, you should know the stats. You should know this fast. It's like times attack. Okay, so we're back. And for all you 5th, 4th, 3rd graders out there, and probably some 2nd, your answer will be 24. As you can see on the screen shown. Okay, so your next problem is a subtraction problem. Now, guys, I'm gonna do a practice problem with you. Let's say I had negative 23, or just 2 plus 1. I'm gonna show you the answer to that. Negative 1, because when you're subtracting a negative, you're going down. You're going to the left side. You keep going. It does not stop until it gets into infinity. Now, if you had 2, because I'm giving you a negative, 2 minus 3, negative 2 minus 3 equals negative 5. See, you're still going to the left. When you subtract, you go to the left. When you add, you go to the right. Positive and negative are something you need to learn too. Okay, so our next problem, I just wanted to show you that. This is probably going to be for 2nd grade. 2nd grade only. I got some 2nd grade. 2nd grade only. 2nd grade only. I want 2nd grade only. Okay. 63 plus 32. Okay, so what you want to do on this problem, guys, is you want to use... I will be doing another stream on something else. I'm trying to fix this. We will be doing the tens chart. So make sure you stay tuned. Anyway, so I'm going to just give you the answer straight up. 95. Because what you're adding is you're adding 63 plus 32. So when I put that in one form, 6 plus 3 equals 9. 3 plus 2 equals 5. You put that together, you get 95. That's all you basically do, and I will explain more about that later. Okay, now time for the division, and we can get done with this. Remember, I'm going to give an easy one. 9 divided by 9. Remember, anything times 1 equals that same number, even 0. And I also will be explaining about zeros in the next stream, which is going to be in a few minutes. Okay, you should have figured this out by now. Your answer is 1. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we turn face cam back on. I'll get y'all away from me. Face cam's back on, and 1, 2 equals 3. What was the next one? Equals 4 times 6 equals 24. 63. That goes to 2 plus 3. I'm gonna go with that one. And what was the last one? 9 divided by 9 equals 1. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you catch the next live stream. Will be probably about not that far from here. But I do games too, so I'm just doing this to help kids out there who does not have school rights or nothing, and they have phones. I don't think they would, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys.